double sheriff.
As the time ticks away.
At one point they had like high 78% win rate on this pistol when they had double sheriffs.
New style Ascent comp versus the old style. But I love the initiative from Gen.G as well to just reclaim some space in a different area. And they should know that it's either still back up through mid or catwalk or towards A.
I mean, like how proactive they are though.
Pushed in as a trio.
3 pass and push.
Utility dealt with as well.
Oh, they ain't gonna spec this. What time do they get?
Gained.
They're gonna get sick timing.
Now preparing
Holy.
for the hit through.
Oh,
Munchkin then peeking over. You gotta watch your backs, boom! Oh, it's Gen.G, Munchkin doming them in the back of their skulls, and then Texture to deal some further damage. Just Shiro left alive. 1v3. 6 rounds into each chamber of this sheriff, but he
nice shots from them.
fortunately walks into the open
cool,
crosshairs
cool
of Arsenal bought up as well. Texture onto the Marshall. At least you got some Altorbs picked up.
Well, that molly would absolutely wreck you in trying to get out into it, but they do get in front of it at least.
Able to do some damage on towards old Foxy 9 as well, but look at Ash.
Look
He's
at Ash
just
go.
racking up every single one of them. Looks for the ace as well. Swings up. Look at that tap.
Oh, the last shot is nasty, bro.
2, Ash, the rookie picked up from the academy.
They ended
squad
it in
just to
style
work
with that
up
last
every
shot.
single kill against
This one
He's
is
just gone demon
insane.
mode. The Bulldog, I mean, you're roaring out with that one, and Boom is on the other side, right? The shots, they are just absolutely gorgeous. 8 HP, and he comes
My
out with that.
goodness.
That is, well, that's awesome. That's amazing. I think you should take a timeout as Boom on the back of that one, but no.
Bonus
this is where we
round
need to see them
flash.
actually start
Oh
things
my.
off and not go, 6-0 down. But speaking of,
Who goes down? It's Smokes on the attacking
Nah,
side.
with 2 here, not spamming. He got out of there with 4 HP.
Oh, and look at them now. Famous though, still deep in towards Pizza, looking for a possible pick.
Oh, guys, this is our first buy rounds. Look at it.
With the Spectre, he sends out a Paranoia as well, just to buy further time for then Ash and Munchkin to watch the angles. Bonus round instant.
Ringtone. Or my alarm clock in the morning. Right now, Texture. Oh, he's hungry, and he peeks out into a Colette. Berserks, though, with the trades.
right gun in this sort of scenario.
It's,
so when there's
it's
not
another
bullshit
rough
present
start for Boom.
Outlaw can do some brilliant damage, and by timing as well, I think you missed the mark there. It's Texture. Now he's the one that's on for the ace. Little timing. He could have found DOS9. He's still playing very well.
Right, able to find first at least. Flashes off onto Texture. They know exactly where he is. It's still a bit of a threat. Texture able to dance back and forth. DOS9 out of ammo, but Berserks then to stabilize.
Yeah, but what can you do here? It's a 2 versus 2 scenario for sure, but Berserks is low.
Oh, and surely you don't expect Foxy 9
It's
either.
all timing. It's all timing.
Not quite spotted just yet. Oh, but until that helmet peeks on over. That's 1 kill found. And then for Ash to peek off of it as well as
Lightning reflexes.
He does bait out the shear in B main as well, so now you got to keep a little bit more of a heads-up play as Boom towards that location. Meanwhile, Texture repositioning with the operator, and whilst there's no real stampede in mid from Boom, who are still spreading across the map, it kind of needs to be the decision now for them where they actually want to end up.
Buys utility around B main. It's not really creating any form of pressure whatsoever. Gen.G just happily sticking to their default.
Info though, with that 0 point on towards Famous is generally where the lead
Smoke
would come
goes out,
through
flash
for Boom
goes in.
Scenario.
Yeah, I like it though. They're like flashing as the smokes, like just visible. You don't even have the time to react.
Short. Now you got the rotations from Boom at this point, but it's a little bit too late, Komodo.
Boom look crazy nervous though, like, let's do something.
If you go to the B site, you've got to tend with the Killjoy utility. You've seen 3 players over the A site, yeah, sure. But essentially so, the round is done unless they somehow manage to get through Ash at this B site.
Surely the rotation's coming over as well, though, but
it's going to have to be a race to the finish. Shiro trying to bring the spike over as quick as possible.
Clear.
They don't really know just yet, and he swings at the right time. Just a bit of damage found. Berserk still trying to keep his teammate alive. The spike does go down nonetheless, but Texture
One wants to be the person that costs them around. They end up just doing nothing decisively. And then they end up just sitting in areas longer than they would. And then
Yeah, but who's there?
Gen.G come up with a plan and then wreck them.
Texture.
Everyone's playing to not lose at the moment. It's not great. It honestly happens a lot in big pressure games with inexperienced players.
Punching in that ticket again and again. Foxy9 this time. Locking off B main. You got Munchkin with the off angle as well. There's no entry whatsoever for Boom. They're pinned down even. Pop flash over. And it's just Texture and DOS9.
What the hell was that?
Can I? My
Yeah.
heart breaks for Boom right now.
Yeah, but it's quick in towards this
Overall.
B-side, isn't it? Dimensional Drift with the friends in
Easy.
tow. Hunter's Furies to be exchanged as well. Is anyone going to find value from it? The answer is yes.
Oh!
It's Ash, it's
No,
Foxy9.
they didn't
getting
even
the
get the
damage done.
kill
And I
back
think
at
this might even
sight. He's
just be the
dodging a
round.
Sova.
Counter Hunter's
How?
Fury of all things. It's a combo we've
it's
all seen
done.
before, but down onto the rotations now. Gen.G still has ultimate control over the entire map. TP's back in.
What do you do? You've lost DOS9. That's your smoker. You've lost Famous. That's your entry. Berserk's is 27 HP.
You play it slow, and you hope that you can find
C9
some
cosplay.
hits.
Just know though,
Problem
by the
is
way that
C9 didn't
Gen.G are
even
playing,
crumble
that
as
they're
bad
not
as this.
overpeaking.
This
They've
is
got
like a
Ash
next level
watching A
one.
main, they've got Tree on lockdown, they've
Yeah.
got an alarm bot in mid, and they've got the choke of B held by Texture's operator with Foxy9 ready to swing when that happens. I mean, you are in the absolute perfect positions as Gen.G in this scenario.
Gotta look for some kind of a combo. You've got NC Slasher with the tail. You
To be honest,
possibly to flush Texture out of position.
You're saving. Boom is saving. There is no way
Defense
they're
side
getting
cope.
back in towards this round.
They'll
They are
have a
saving this
strong
weaponry
defense
to
side,
have
mate, but
something available.
how are they going to
for the
get
next
more
round.
than like
That
2
was a
rounds
full
of how they're
minute. We're
playing?
just podcasting through this entire mid to late round.
I'm more hoping though that this minute is used by Boom to talk.
Oh, look at the player counts though. Not too much in discussions. Shiro as the IGL, hopefully trying to cook something up.
I did see Berserk's getting pretty active
Not too bad.
in the comms before, so
For now, just still trying to stay alive, Komodo. But for now, I mean, that was a round off of the timeout from before. Around that beam as well. Next round up, and it's Pop Flash Texture to push.
and he's hungry, maybe a little bit too hungry. So finally, folks, we get an opening kill Boom's way with no trade to be seen.
Maybe the Hungry Beasts a little bit hungrier this time. The stealth drone avoided for now until
Guys,
the
you got
scan
given a
goes over.
freebie.
0 point right back
Come
though.
on.
How much do you favor Munchkin on an operator too? It's down to the timing though, as Ash puts up.
Yeah, off the fragment into the off angle. He finds Famous again. It might not be the first death in this round, but he's still not able to come online. He's getting disabled every step of the way. The op now in Munchkin's hands just fires off a warning shot.
They're not even in the site. They just blocked out by all of this utility. No one was able to get in when Famous was trying to do so.
Oh, smoke's dissipating. And he
Done.
finds the shoulder.
I haven't seen a melt like this for a
It's
while,
the exact
man.
same scenario as the previous round, Komodo. 2 or 3 members left alive for the Indonesians, and they're still just stuck
It was the
inside
same
B main.
send game good. It was incredible.
They do have a smoke that they can try and
It was such
block
a
off
good game.
Munchkin, but
They're
They're trying
nervous,
to
or
get
they're
getting
they're
past
like
this one.
really
It's already
nervous.
starting to reposition. It's going to be a progression smoke that they can slip in towards the laneway, but they don't even want to do that.
Oh, and it's a crazy shot from Karon. That was not perfect movement accuracy, but it's still...
Members stretching the credits a little bit further than the rest.
And Gen.G
Okay,
adjusts
an
to
A
the
main
mid-play.
take.
0 point over towards
Get
B
over
main, did
towards the
catch up.
right
Berserk's
side. It gives you
guaranteed.
more
I'm
options
sure
of
if
where
it
you can
also
start
found NC Slasher,
TPing.
which it actually did hit.
I mean, look at how sound this macro strategy is. You're watching
Okay,
tiles. and
this
you've got
this
2
isn't
or
too bad.
3
We
more
drone over
players
towards
from the
mid, or
Gen.G
oh,
side.
it didn't seem as too
Yeah.
far back.
Just to watch for
They're so
top
lucky you
mid.
missed.
Texture in with the blades though. Quick on the draw.
Honestly, Texture's
Shiro
giving
not too
them
bad for the exchange, but still.
ways into rounds.
You've got to see Boom recoup together here and use the Armageddon to get in towards a site. If it's going to be this A side, it would push Karon to get out of dodge with Shrouded Step or from the shadows as the rest of the team starts to make their way back towards this A site. You've also then got Berserks with the Steel Guard and
Okay,
still holding
what
on to
TP
it
we
too.
going for?
So you can either use that earlier on your entry
Got
towards
no
the site, or you can
smokes.
hold it for a
You
little
got
bit
no
and
flash.
use it when you're in the site.
It's kind of an all in or nothing. There goes the Armageddon, but Karon alongside Foxy9 now. Berserk's not too bad on the Guardian,
Yeah,
but the
tail
lockdown
and
makes the
should we not be
Foxy9's kill.
TPing where our
Boom
tail
are
goes?
forced to push into this position, and that's when Munchkin will spring out like a trap. Strikes into the heart
this
of
point, I'm
Boom.
worried.
Now the next round comes up. Once again, Texture on the op. He's holding the line in towards B main. Berserk's not able to create any pressure whatsoever. Oh, and just with that little pixel spotted,
It's a
I'm getting
nice shot, though.
flashbacks to 2023.
That's a
All you
lovely
need
shot.
A pixel to get the job done. Now some further information that you've stopped Boom from getting any space up through the guts of mid. You've got a double lineup stack and trade in towards the tree room.
Aim is still trying to creep on up, though. Should correct myself, I meant 2024. But that said, low HP Munchkin still able to hop on over to the B site. Hard spots out of player as well. Surely NC Slasher already noted too.
Spike down B.
Just might be another 10-2 or worse scoreline in this first half. Fame is completely surrounded. Ash just,
I think he's got a couple here as well. And this time you've got Gen.G changing it up. Quick up towards B main. You got your Killjoy set up in A.
still trying to switch up the pace.
And by far their best rounds. A decisive A here.
But then got to consider some of the utility that Gen.G might have.
Berserk's is not with him, and he's got the Steel Guard, and he could remove all the guns. What's he doing? He's playing flank, and he's gone.
And that does alert to Boom that at least Texture is on the flank. But how much is that going to come alive? Texture still able to keep some opponents off to the attention on the back side of things, while the rest of the Gen.G squad waterfall into sight. Karahan still able to come out on top. This is an 11-0 now, Komodo.
It's the trades, for sure.
Like, this isn't
Killjoy
even
utility to the
competitive.
A side. If it
Look
ain't
at
broke,
that.
don't fix it. It's a tiles crunch. It's a pop out B main, and it's all of the information that Gen.G needed to just recognize, yeah, this is ending A.
And Foxy9 has the util already prepped up on this site. Clone might have slept through, but you still got the nano swarms. You got the turret up towards the corner. DOS9 though trying to mark
And
down
in
the
doubt
door
by the
with
judge.
to the best of his ability. The door quickly gets broken. In comes a nade.
Oh,
in with
boy.
DOS9, but the mark, the
Going for a
range,
big
not
play,
quite
though.
found. Famous then goes into dimensional drift. You got a
Still
minute
no
left on
plant
the clock,
down.
but Munchkin just continues to go
Just
off.
ignoring the
Kill
ult.
after kill.
Ignoring the
Rip
ult and
and
stand
tear.
together.
1,000 kills found, and
Holy, they
Texture
might get
to
fucking
pick up
nodes.
the double at the edge. We might have a perfect game at the end of this. It's 12-0
I mean,
at the
it's
end
obviously
of the first
insanely
half.
nice for Gen.G. Like, they're playing good.
This round though, Boom. They are the number
Okay,
one
we
team
gotta
in
do it.
pistols in Pacific.
12 chances.
They were able to turn that around on its head from the previous
Okay.
map as well, and right now starting things off pretty darn well. NC Slasher
Okay.
spoiling things for Gen.G. Still though, with the information collected, it's going to be the quick spike deliver over onto the A side. Karen trying to stay alive, trying to survive.
Should be impossible here as a 2 versus 5 though.
Snuck all the way towards the back, spotted out by Famous. And the final threat, Ash, has been
Easy.
neutralized. Perfect game, completely jinxed up. It's gonna be one,
Because
and it would be one hell of a
Shocked to
story
break
if
the
they actually
forms
made
close.
the comeback possible. But right now, Gen.G
Yeah,
just
wanted
trying
to
to
dash
throw
over
bodies
towards
at the
site.
problem. Famous and Shiro able to deal with the problem as soon as it happens.
More on the passive variety for the beginnings here.
Seeing the rush towards B from before as well. Does keep a couple more players from Boom on the site.
It'll be an early tell, an early read for Boom as well with the sheer
Did you see the
wall not
video of
being
one of
too
MIBR's
deep in
parents
towards B, but
asking,
deep enough
faking
that gives
FNS?
Berserks
Yeah,
enough
I did.
safety
His
time.
Artsin's parents,
As you
right?
see the drone go in towards A
They wanted
main,
his, like,
slip
Venmo or
in.
PayPal.
With DOS9 as well.
to
This is the
thank
sort of
him.
scenario where you
That's
consider,
so
is
funny,
that just
dude.
a ruse to bait out our utility to round A? The 0 point landed towards the B side of things. I noticed that Berserk's dodged it, so his utility is still there. As NC Slasher does get taken down to 33.
Oh, but look at Foxy9. Mentioned the utility, and he's just happy to toy around with it.
These are the moments, though, Quack, where any oversteps from Boom could be the
Why,
end.
Boom losing?
Famous.
I mean,
He's caught
it's,
dead first.
the
He
biggest
blinks.
experience
I don't know.
diff we've ever seen.
Regardless, that's not the way that you wanted to see that one turn out.
4v5 now. And it's a 4v5 where NC Slasher is low HP. Movements across the board as Boom looks to
Oh boy.
find
running
a hole of
early.
space that has been lost.
Got that.
Gen.G looking
We got
for a
that
quick
luck on the
execute
go.
then into the B site. Berserks, decent hold, but as the time
Oh,
crunches
Shiro, you
down,
gotta
Texture
trade
goes
that
up
dude.
online. Shiro tries to hold it out from Boathouse, and he finds a quick tap into Foxy9's face. Looks for the spam into the spike plan,
nice,
and
though.
he manages to seal the
That's
deal. Just
nice,
Munchkin
man.
left alive.
I tell you what,
He's
he
gotta
messed
hold
up the
on to his
trade, but my
Doing
goodness,
his
he
best
did
to actually
incredible.
rounds, but right now, at the very least, Boom Feeling a little bit more confident. Famous though, still, that was not good.
Does dodge the 0 point though, so at least he can get out with the gate crash on the eventual A lane that Gen.G are coming out with Munchkin's primary Vandal being the hero weapon.
Famous then with the gate crash back into A site. Shiro to hold off towards B main.
And that's 2 players noted at the stretch of B as well, with now Famous dropping the gate crash back towards the Bravo site as tree control is established for the Boom members. This is the time for Gen.G to start to still sneakily scale up this A site.
3 players on the site though.
Or did he see the corner?
Munchkin. Oh, gotta imagine the pressure on this guy's shoulders. It's tough,
yeah,
but it does give Gen.G the site.
The whole site.
Just Texture to go in fact. The rest of them slowly trailing through. Good spam coming out from NC Slasher though. And he still has the utility, which does go through now. In with the paranoia as well. Shiro alongside Berserks to waterfall into hell. The spike has been found. The kills have been found also. As Munchkin
hate that
then
flash.
gets brought down into the
I mean,
depths of the abyss. It's gonna be Boom slowly bringing themselves back up.
Slowly.
For Gen.G to hold as well.
DOS 9.
Sneaks himself into the corner.
Will it be expected from Foxy 9 though? He's looking to.
Yeah, I mean the turret.
No
The
smokes
turret shot
for
him.
Boom now on this defensive side. Famous down to 24 HP and Hunter's Fury that goes awry.
Nothing found for the side of Boom. Everything lost.
Some damage for sure, but nothing too large.
Nothing of value.
No, you don't need to be too extravagant here as Gen.G either. 5 versus 4. Just call to group up together.
Credit to Foxy 9 for being that diligent as well.
Yeah, I mean we've seen
Yeah,
you know
call to group
Gen.G
up
go
over
for those
towards
sort of plays
A.
on their defensive side a couple times, sending Texture in through the smoke, for example. But
I mean,
this
Shiro
time
has
just
a recon
DOS
when
9
they
doing
smoke him off.
Dolo.
They
Gotta
got
be
Wolf
honest,
Horns.
I do
Oh
not
no, he used it.
like
Oh no.
Boom's odds right
He's the
now.
recon for
The
info.
utility beginning to trickle through the paranoia.
Yeah, it at least enables
Do
you
have
to
Razor
push through
Vines
middle, but
activated across the site, but Texture looks to bypass most of it until he gets stopped. Decent kills now as Berserks and gang start to slow things down.
But NC Slasher has to run on over here to get these salvos in situation to even use them with this 10-second timer before the spike goes down. They will start to come on in, but you'll still get the plant.
Foxy 9 also to continue holding for the angles as well. Berserk's not too bad. NC Slasher then with more assistance. 2v1 Ash holds for the angle around Generator, but the shorty will make quick work of it. Pebbles is one way to put it. Gravel is another. Right now it's going to be Gen.G in with a quick A split. Armageddon let rip. NC Slasher trying to buy and stall.
Man, NC Slasher, you gotta kill everyone.
Flash is still good. NC Slasher then continuing to play around
Nice
Dice.
shot.
Famous now finding his targets. In with a shorty. He takes down Texture. Clone to hold out space and peek off contact on the flash.
Dude, Famous got another. Dude, this guy has to have an op, man.
Boom, continue upwards.
So good with an op.
But the ults have been found for
Yeah,
Gen.G.
that's it.
Information noted.
Up the guts of mid, of course, not running with the Killjoy, where we've seen the alarm bot. Kind of gives Gen.G a bit of free reign and territories here. You can see that Berserks is hanging back in the spawn just in case, trying to spot out any pushes, any info. Sheer wall still at the front of the B site. Bit of a deeper one that you have to contend with, but on the timing mark, Famous starts to get the information. Sees 3 outside of B.
Yeah, you see 3, can't
Crucial
commit
will be
here.
Munchkin as well with the null command. So surveying does provide some value to Boom. The rest of the players playing farther
He's
back.
committed in
Null
spawn.
comes out. Berserk's
He's
util
in
is still
spawn.
gonna be okay, so that he just has to hang back.
He's actually in spawn.
Off to
None of
Shiro as
them
well, who is
considered
hiding
him
inside a boathouse.
accepting in
Pressure
spawn. Obviously, they
begins
have
to
the
mount. Texture
turret. They were given full info.
looking
These
for
are
the
smoke
kill.
backer sites. They can't even smoke the
Shiro
turret.
tucked
Oh
inside,
boy,
but
that's
met
the
with
kill.
right click.
Yeah, at that point in time, you can definitely use that one.
And now,
Just a
no
big
matter
fan
what,
of player
Famous,
advantage.
there's nothing
Gen.G,
you can
they
do
set
to
up
that.
a plant.
Famous up towards the back as well, but he will be quickly
He
noted by Foxy
he
9's
gets full
utility.
info. He's locked between a turret and an alarm bot. Breaks them both, so now
Situation
they're
getting
going behind.
tense up.
Omen Flash is good though
Famous
for him
in
to
for
get the
peak.
kill. That
He
was
takes
nice.
down Munchkin. A decent start, and Karen quickly dealing with his opponents as well.
Oh boy.
Famous
Well,
looks to eliminate his threat, pushes
There
on
it
up,
is.
but oh no, this
Yeah,
could
as
be
soon as they
all
got the
over.
ults.
Just down to DOS 9 left. Famous was instantly taken out as well. DOS9
Man, if
flashed
they were
up,
just a
Sliggy
little bit
rocked
more
away from
decisive
him,
with some of their ult
and it
rounds, they
brings
needed
it
like
all
maybe 2 to
an
play with.
end.
Their defense was pretty good.
Gen.G with a final score
Holy hell, they
of
wrecked them all.
13-6. They've had some up and down,
Actually
but they will
boomed.
bring themselves back to the international stage at VCT.